Hello and welcome to the Oklahoma Hiker YouTube channel. Today I am in the Ouachita Mountains of southeast Oklahoma, and I am going to camp in this lovely valley behind me here. This is the Kiamichi River Valley. I'm actually just desperately needing a night in the woods, so I have decided to sneak out to the state line between Arkansas and Oklahoma along Highway 1, and I am going to use the Ouachita Trail to hike into the Kiamichi River Wilderness area. So there's no plan for this one. I just really want to get out and see it. I have my bear canister because this is something you need here. So we're in some really wild country and I'm ready to see it with you. Come along. All right, I have parked at the little pull-off here on the state line, and I am going to walk the Ouachita Trail back into Oklahoma, down here to the Kiamichi River. There is a really pretty campsite there, and I've said, oh, I'll stay there sometime. Well, I've never done it, so I'm gonna check that off the list today. We have an opportunity to explore the Kiamichi River for quite a ways to the west too, if we get the oomph, but there is where I'm gonna start. We are on our descent of Rich Mountain, which is the only mountain we need to descend to get to the Kiamichi River, and it is just beautiful. At 3.1 miles, I am very near the Kiamichi and the campsite that I'm hoping to stay at, of course. I'm going to need water wherever I go, so I guess this first stop is just going to be a scouting adventure at the site to see if it has what I need. If not, we'll keep moving on. Folks, we have a sign. Yes, this is the sign I'm looking for. So this is where the Ouachita Trail turns. It's going east and then it goes up Rich Mountain, which is what we just did. Now, if we were to take it this way, we would go back out west to Talimena where it starts. But we're gonna take this, and this is the little trail to a campsite here. Here is the campsite. We have some trashing of it. Carry it out, folks. But we do thankfully have water here in the Kiamichi, so this will be home for the night. Let's have a look at the creek. This looks really pretty. Oh yeah, this is going to be so nice for a day. It is time to start thinking about where I'm going to put the hammock. And actually, I think the obvious choice is right between those two trees. I am exactly where I want to be right now. I have rehydrated and had a little bit of a snack. I'm about to take a cat nap, and after that, I think I may go down just a little further on the Ouachita Trail and see if there is a place I can swim in the Kiamichi River. But first, that nap. right, I am right here and I have just napped, and I think it's time to explore this area here. along the Kiamichi River and the Ouachita Trail. So we're going to set out. Look at this. We have a very cool mushroom. I think it is chicken of the woods. What a neat specimen. At a little past 3 miles, we have quite a little gurgle going on here. So I'm gonna go just a little bit further. I feel like it's gonna happen for us. Can't let it bother you. All right, at 4.5 miles west of camp, I have finally hit the furthest place I'm gonna go looking for a swimming hole. This is a campsite I've always wanted to stay at, another one. And I think we're gonna luck out with some water. Let's see. Here's a quick glimpse at proper hiker trash. So we've got, you know, stuff just strewn out here, there, and yonder. There's my shorts. There's my shirt. And there is this beautiful blue water I've been swimming in. Anyway, I'm gonna get dressed and I am going to get back to camp because we have almost 12 miles. By the magic of YouTube, we are already back to the campsite. So that was, as it turns out, a 10-mile walk to get to and from the swimming hole, and it was totally worth it. I am beat and I need water. So I'm gonna do that really quickly so that I can take another nap, because whenever you're in the woods, you can nap twice a day and it's just fine. Well, as you might have guessed by my bedroom look here, I have finished nap number 2. Oh my gosh, I was so asleep. The sun is going down on me, so I think I'm gonna make coffee. I really love coffee like this time of night on a camp out. So I'm gonna do that, and then I will make my Spam and pesto rotini dinner. So I need to get moving. I'm hungry. Yeah, let's do this.
I've shown you my coffee making routine more times than I need to, I'm sure. But for me, camping is all about the rituals, picking a spot, purifying your drinking water, making a pour-over every morning and every evening. These are the things that for me make a camp out a special thing, every single one of them.
Good morning and welcome to day 2 of the Big Kiamichi River Wilderness area adventure. It got cold last night. That is the big story. I had to add this foam pad underneath me because if you have ever spent any time in a hammock, you know that your butt gets really cold. And last night was probably 55 degrees. It's shockingly cold for July. I have a thermometer. I'll check it. But it's really, really, really cold. So I had to tuck into my sleeping bag and throw on this foam pad. And then I slept really, really nicely. So if you know me at all, you know that it is time for coffee. It was time for coffee before I woke up. I need it intravenously. I need it now. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm probably going to hike up out of here. Maybe find some breakfast somewhere. But I work today, so it's time to kind of start scooching along.
Breakfast is in me. Camp is coming down. We have stuff strewn all over here. But I wanted to come back to this jug. Whenever I got here, I mentioned it. Someone has left it. And I have decided that I can easily strap this to my bag and carry that out. But this has a bunch of space in the middle of it. And there were all these cans that were left. So I cut a little hole like a straw would go through. And I just jammed this thing full of Spam cans. So that I get even more trash out of here. So whenever you are camping these backcountry sites, or really anywhere, remember, we are responsible for cleaning this up. Of course, you shouldn't be bringing things that you're going to leave back in the woods like these people did. But that doesn't mean that those of us who plan ahead shouldn't also be helping. So I'm going to take this out and, of course, continue packing and get out of here that way. Would you look at that cute pack, and look at this. I'm proud of this. All right, so yeah, that's not going anywhere, and it's full of trash. Anyway, it is 3.3 miles to the truck. It is all uphill, up Rich Mountain, and I'm gonna head there right now. After the hike, I drove over to Queen Wilhelmina State Park on the Arkansas side of the border for second breakfast and a short walk of the Lover's Leap Trail. It was one heck of a way to cap off a wonderful night in the woods. Come along for more memorable adventures all over the Ouachita Mountains with my Ouachita Mountains Adventures playlist.